massive power shutoff, local infrastructure is expected to see an impact.
There certainly could be impacts to infrastructure and, as you said, to local roads, to street lights, anything that's fed by power that doesn't have backup generation.
Meanwhile, PG&E asking for the public's patience as safety is their top priority.
This is a very extensive power shutoff, and we want people to be prepared and to have a plan to be without power for several days.
Yeah, PG&E says those power shutoffs can start at midnight and will go in stages, starting with the northern part of the region. It will go south from there. But bottom line, officials say they want you to take these warnings seriously. Have enough water and food, have gas in your car, have cash handy, and have a family plan.
Outage. It all depends on whether the business has a backup system. And you might have one of those portable chargers to keep your phone on, but will your phone actually work? Well, it looks like the answer is yes. Cell towers are protected by backup generators and batteries. Tonight, El Dorado Irrigation District and the city of Vacaville say their water supply could be impacted by the power shutoffs, and they're now urging residents to conserve tonight.
That's right. So they're asking people not to use water unless absolutely necessary. Again, we're talking Vacaville here. Do not water lawn or landscaping, flush toilets less, take short showers no more than 5 to 10 minutes, use bathroom and kitchen sinks sparingly. Don't let the water run between brushing your
who lives at the facility says that he's concerned about surviving the night during an outage. He uses a ventilator while sleeping.
Because without it, I stop breathing.
PG&E is just trying to avoid another lawsuit. I mean, I don't know how else to put it, but I don't think that this is the way to go. I was just concerned.
For their generators. Transit could also be your best bet today. BART and Caltrain both providing their own power. VTA and Smart Train service also expected to be normal and no issues anticipated at the airports. They all have backup power sources. So do the bridge toll booths. So no free rides today. Gianna will keep us updated on traffic all morning long.
Most of the people I spoke with are not happy. NV Energy is calling it Public Safety Outage Management, or PSOM. People who live up there say the power lines on Mount Charleston should have gone underground a long time ago to prevent things like this from happening. NV Energy says the outages will only be used as a last resort, but people on the mountain are saying don't use them at all.
I will be very highly upset if they turn off my power, and I think that they cannot do that. We live up here, we need our power. I'm sorry.
There's no justification. To me, there's no justification to shutting power.
I say no, don't shut my power off.
NV Energy announced it would shut off power to more than 400 customers on Mount Charleston.
Our teams will look at
One, to prevent wildfires like the one in Northern California last year. Two, the Nevada State Legislature recently passed a bill requiring a natural disaster emergency plan. And three, recent changes in climate.
Our power goes out a lot up here, okay? And it's a bunch of baloney. You know, get smart. Put the power lines in the ground and you wouldn't have this problem.
While most of the people I spoke with are opposed to the planned power outages, there are some people that live in these mountains who say they'd rather be without power for a few hours than have their house burned.
Storms knocked out power to thousands of Con Ed customers. The utility company already taking heat for deliberately cutting power to thousands over the weekend. And tonight, thousands of people are still in the dark. CBS 2's Allie Bauman live in Mill Basin. Allie.
Well, Maurice, Brooklyn was supposed to be fully restored by now, but Con Ed kept pushing that deadline back all day. And now with tonight's weather, more than 15,000 of its customers are in the dark citywide. They could not handle the weekend's heat and high demand, so the utility company intentionally cut power to 30,000 customers in southeast Brooklyn Sunday, which translates to more than 100,000 people sweltering in the dark.
Sleeping is difficult because just lying on the bed is hot. It's hotter than usual.
So you just look on a grid and say, oh, Canarsie, Flatlands, Mill Basin, let's take their power.
Our Marsha Kramer demanded answers from Con Ed.
Why weren't the federal government could join the investigation into what caused a massive power outage in New York City? 73,000 customers across Midtown Manhattan lost power on Saturday. The outage caused major disruption, trapping people in elevators and subway trains, the ice, because it was hot. Several concerts and Broadway shows were canceled. Chris Van Cleve is in Midtown Manhattan. Chris, what do we know about what caused it?
Well, good morning, Gail. Look, we know that everyone in New York is still talking about what happened. We don't know the cause, but the city says